You're watching PTV.
Mom's working late, huh?
Let's see, the skillet's out, the table's set, the roast isn't thawed.
Dad, you need a hand.
Hi, who's that?
That's the helping hand Mom gets with Hamburger Helper.
Sure, because Hamburger Helper can help you make a delicious hearty skillet dinner in a snap.
I'm home. How's dinner? Dad cooks real good.
Even though he's all thumbs. Hamburger Helper, when you need a helping hand.
Munch a bunch, a bunch, a bunch, a munch, a bunch, a munch, a bunch of Fritos go with lunch. Munch a bunch, a munch, a bunch, a munch, a bunch, a munch, a bunch of Fritos go with lunch.
Nothing gives your old lunch a munchy new twist like Fritos brand corn chips. So munchy, so full of good corn taste.
Munch a bunch, a munch a bunch, munch a bunch, a munch a bunch, munch a bunch of Fritos go with lunch.
Fritos makes lunch much better.
Chocolate.
Peanut butter.
Hey!
Oh, hey, you got your chocolate and my peanut butter.
Peanut butter on my chocolate.
What? Delicious.
Two great tastes that taste great together. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Real milk chocolate, delicious peanut butter.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
And Reese's Crunchy Peanut Butter Cups, topped with chopped peanuts.
There's a cake so moist, it's called super moist. There's a frosting so creamy, it's called Creamy Deluxe. Put them together and
bake someone happy. You and Betty Crocker can bake someone happy. Bake a smile for someone you care for.
with the moistness of super moist and the creaminess of Creamy Deluxe.
You and Betty Crocker can bake someone happy.
I want my PTV. You're watching PTV.
From the San Francisco Bay Area, It's time for PTV Live. And now, here are the stars of PTV Live. Arnie, Doug, Ben, and Sherry.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. We are here by the skin of our teeth. I'm Arnie.
Everybody's freaking out. Hi, I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
Wow, we just barely made it on time tonight.
I pulled into the driveway 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, with the greasy fried chicken? It's what Tom wanted for dinner tonight, so I obliged him. Did you have a pot pie? No, I haven't eaten anything yet.
We haven't eaten yet. No, we'll eat after the show.
People are beginning to...
Poor guy. He's
I know.
limping around.
Huh?
He's limping around. He hurt his foot somehow. So
oh,
he's
no.
got an appointment tomorrow with the doctor, and it might be gout.
Seriously?
Yeah. He's had it before.
You know, gout is a rich person's disease. Gout is... when you're a king or people, when they eat too much, they can get gout. When
they eat rich foods. Yeah. Because I had a friend, Mr. B. You remember him?
Yeah. Yeah.
If he had too much shrimp or crab, which he loved, he'd get a
bout of gout.
Yeah,
he probably has.
Diane is asking if there's a special drink in honor of your 50th. Actually, Doug chose the cocktail tonight.
So I love bananas so much. And cherries, but I got bananas instead.
Yes.
So he might have gout.
Yeah. So he's got a phone appointment tomorrow with a doctor from Kaiser to see if they can diagnose it over the phone or if she wants him to go in.
Okay, I just have a question here, and that is, does he need to be eating more fruits and vegetables?
Yes.
Fiber.
But I can't make him listen to me, so.
No, Doug, Tom loves his carbs.
Yeah, but maybe we can get Richard to say something. If you've got gout, shout it out.
But hey, if you know you're going to lop off a leg or a foot, you might have to learn to choke down some more vegetables because... I wouldn't mind that. The thing is that whenever he plans a meal, vegetables are usually an afterthought, and it's always me and Sherry that have to break something out.
Yep.
Oh, not here.
Okay, enough of someone's disgusting feet. Let's move on. It's all about me.
So, it's not his foot, it's his ankle.
Huh?
It's not the toes like it's been in the past. It's his ankle.
I thought he said it was the top of his foot.
It was, but it's
spread.
Well, it's more on the side of his, by his ankle, and he also
gout is on the route.
So early on, we're already derailed.
Yep.
All right, mix that drink. Yeah, we got a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, let's get on to the drink first. All right, everyone. Tonight's cocktail is Doug's pick. It's called a banana stand. There's always money in the banana stand. So
they love the show more than I do.
If you watch the Arrested Development, you understand that joke.
While I appreciate the show, these two get wet and sloppy and go crazy over that show, and I'm like. It was very underappreciated for when it was produced, and it's a shame because it was some of the best writing out there. I know, but it was not for everybody, It was... No. So you had to pay attention, and that's so anti what television is these days.
It's not a vodka gimlet. It is a banana stand, so let me change that for you. There you go. A banana stand. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to the original recipe so we can see what it is, or can you pull it up on your phone, Doug?
All right, let me
give me the recipe. Because there's the cocktail. That's how it's made. There are a lot of ingredients. I want to make sure I get this right because...
we never had this, so it has rum and bananas, so it'll be fun. So the 2 rums, one's 1.5, the dark Jamaican rum.
Okay, let's go ahead and start with that. We have an old.
You already have.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's over that 151. So use that one. That's the dark Jamaican.
Yeah, this is the dark rum. This is
do
going to be
1.5 ounces.
This is going to be 1.5 ounces. I'm going to start by putting in the lemon juice because it's already in.
Yeah.
I squeezed some lemon. We have a lemon tree in the backyard, so it's supposed to.
Oh, it's all nuclear right now. That sucker is growing.
So we're going to put half an ounce in the glass to start with. Actually, even before we do that, let's go ahead and put ice in the shaker, and then we can start building the drink. Okay.
La.
All right. There we go. We've got ice in the drink in the shaker. Let's go ahead and put in the lemon juice and start putting all the other adult beverages in this mix. So it's 1.5 ounces of the dark.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with 1 ounce there, and then another 1/2 ounce.
Oh,
all right.
Groggy. That's cool.
And
Now,
then,
are there 2 glasses, or is the glass directly for Doug?
there are 2 glasses. We're going to share. We're going to share this cocktail in 2 glasses because there's a lot of liquor in this thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And I haven't had my string cheese at 4 o'clock, so I have nothing in my stomach. 1/2 ounce of overproof.
Okay, this is a Cruisin 151 proof. So that's an overproof rum, which means it's very flammable.
Yeah.
This is what they use on tiki drinks when they want to light a fire on top of one of those tiki bowls.
That's really the case.
So they do that.
And then
Yeah, that is what they use. They use it for fuel.
1 ounce of banana liqueur.
1 ounce of this. This is creme de banana. This is a fantastic liqueur.
Oh, the laundry is done. Today was laundry day.
All right, so I've got 1 ounce of banana liqueur going in this one, and it's actually a deep amber color.
It looks like overcooked bananas.
It does. It looks like overcooked bananas. Here is the bottle and
You
the
wouldn't want something yellow, though.
right, and then the almond syrup.
Then the orgeat.
Orgeat.
If you made it yellow, it would look like Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Wait. Orgeat is...
It's about 1/4 ounce.
Half.
1/2 ounce of this?
Then 1/4 ounce of the allspice dram.
Okay. All right. 1/2 ounce of the almond syrup.
Oh, we've had that thing forever. I wonder if it's bad. Well, that's preserved, isn't it?
And then the allspice dram is 1/4 ounce. And 2 glasses makes the Orlando guy happy. Indeed, it does. Okay, 1/4 ounce.
1/4 ounce goes a long way.
And there we go.
And then we put it together, and we don't have an orchid, so sorry.
Yeah, it's supposed to have an orchid floating on top. We don't have
I'm
orchids.
not that she, sorry.
All right. So
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get these out of here. There's too much.
All right, let me go ahead and shake this up. This glass got very cold, very fast. All right. Now I have 2 glasses here. And I'm going to go ahead and pour a part of this cocktail in each of the glasses that I have. So that Doug and I can...
Shouldn't you hold the lid in place in case it falls off?
I am holding it in place.
Okay, I can't see that from this angle.
Yeah, I have the index finger of my left hand is making sure it stays
one of those
in place.
bottles were sticky, so we're going to write that down.
All right. There we go.
Just want to celebrate your birthday, Doug.
Oh, he's not there. He just walked away with more bottles. Okay, let me change the camera angle. Now that we have that ready to go, we have a banana stand. By the way, I wanted to let you know, I'm wearing a black shirt tonight. It doesn't show the sweat stains. I was doing a heavy-duty workout about half hour before the show, and I wanted to make sure that
I had to get this
was
file
okay.
out. I couldn't do that.
Okay, here you go. Banana stand.
It looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good.
Oh.
Early happy birthday.
Oh, that is amazing.
That is actually very smooth.
That's amazing.
That's a smooth drink. Almost a little too smooth. That's scary.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, Sherry, I think you'd like this one.
I'm sure I would.
It's got rum. That's
Rum and anything fruity, I love.
Yeah, definitely. That one is good.
On a tropical island somewhere.
You know,
it's not really sweet at all. I mean, it's
Although I have to say, the Mai Tai that I had at the Marine Corps Ball when I lived in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Whew, you could have lit the room on fire with that thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't drink it. It was too boozy.
Jeff Branagh tells you, drink it fast. You know, I don't need... A boozy Doug is he can be a little cranky at times when he's boozy because
really cranky.
You can be because you get hungry if you haven't eaten.
Oh,
it goes right through you.
Let's just say that he's a little unfilterish and more Dougisms fly out of his mouth. Oh, it's great when we were it's great to be inebriated after a good dinner at Disneyland and see fireworks afterwards. It's a whole different way.
The fireworks are so pretty. Sherry, be careful.
We need to get a Band-Aid.
She's hurting herself.
Oh, she's bludgeoned herself to death. Go to the Hallmark movie.
We're going to do a Hallmark movie. Let's check this one out. Oh, Janae, we need a Dougism, Boozy Doug. And yeah, it is a crafting injury. So, Branching Out. That's the name of the latest film from Hallmark Channel. To help build a family tree, single mom Amelia tracks down her daughter's biological father. It becomes a journey of trust, love, and discovering the meaning of family. That's not a very good summary of the film.
No.
In fact, it's a very, very weak summary.
Dear.
And, oh, my word. Oh, this one really. Very nice. A super chat from the Orlando guy of $50. Happy birthday, Doug.
Oh,
Richard, thank you
fun.
so much. We will take that
I'm
money.
so much closer to be Mr. Fredrickson. I'm already channeling him, so when it happens, I just embrace it.
So, wow. Thank you so much for your generosity, Richard.
Yes.
That
could give me a churro at Disneyland.
Sarah Drew and Juan Pablo de Pace are in this film together. He is essentially a sperm donor. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. She goes and does IVF, wants to have a child, is not married, so she wants to raise a child. And the daughter is 9 years old, decides that she wants to know who her father is after she is assigned a family tree lesson.
Assignment at school.
The assignment at school.
And she has all this time to get a DNA test, get the results back, and do the tree, meet the family, and present all in it. Sometimes when you do a project, it's like 2-3 weeks, not like 3 months.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting.
Sharon's asking, I'm new here since the Dream Book Live. So are you three guys brothers because you look like you're related? No, actually, Ben, raise your hand.
He's baby B.
Yeah. We are actually twins. Doug is...
He's
just along for the ride.
I'm what they call those, when you find someone off the road, like a dog, a stray. I'm a stray.
Sherry's our sister.
Yeah.
But Doug is definitely it's a lot of fun. We get that question.
We found Doug on the side of the road 20 some odd years ago, and he hasn't left. We fed him, and that was the mistake.
Yeah,
a bad rash.
Okay,
I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
He is. You know, the thing is that this movie was not one of those things. This movie, I wanted.
Bryn's problem.
I think you broke Ben.
Ugh.
All right. So this film is about IVF. The daughter is born 9 years before, and now she wants to find out who her father is.
I'm a pound puppy. Yeah, I can say that. Now I'm a senior dog. I'm a senior dog that's all gimpy and has
this conversation was much more entertaining than the movie we watched on Saturday.
Oh, far more.
I have dry skin
Did
and warts.
Sherry, you liked the film?
I liked it very much.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Donna, thank you. That can give me half of a show.
And a $20 super chat from Doug Jaworski. Happy birthday, Doug. Love you. Oh, thank you so much. And
Sherry, we did not discuss this movie before right now, and I'm gonna say that I'm in a fight with Sherry right now.
You always are.
This movie was terrible.
Okay, let me just put it this way. She obviously had daddy issues. Her father left her and would not, just come in and out of her life, and that gave her not only daddy issues but trust issues,
control issues.
She
had a lot of issues.
She is a mess.
She was a mess, and she just wanted to take a bubble.
And abandonment issues.
Yes,
yes. So she had the big four, and it just. But I loved the standout was her coworker, business partner. I don't know what the girl's name. She was. I mean, at the very end, she just laid her into her. Say, I never believed that. I never trusted. Is it just you, or you're projecting it onto your daughter Ruby?
Yeah,
it just was really annoying.
Yeah, because the friend finally called her out on this thing. You know what? You've always used this as an excuse. I've never bought it.
No, that's your problem. Get over it. Seek help. There's therapists for this. Move on.
So that was how we felt about the film. You can watch it if you'd like, of course, but my recommendation is a hard pass.
Richard used the word that I used ad nauseum is precocious. That child was super precocious.
Yeah, about the cast itself. They were okay together. She was just annoying because
they
of
made
the
her
issues.
super annoying. She can act. The little girl can act, but she made her super annoying. And I liked the other two. I thought they actually had chemistry.
Yeah.
I thought I liked the two.
But the little daughter, the little girl, it was obvious she had a word of the day calendar.
Yeah, I was getting old. She wasn't acting like, she was more acting like an adult than a little kid.
Yeah.
So it was just like, ugh.
There's a lot of kids these days that act that way, Doug.
Oh, I know.
I have them in school all the time.
And as being my age, I'm trying to revert back, wear my Mickey clothes and be super young. And these kids, 9-year-old, want to act like a 50-year-old, and I'm going back to be a 9-year-old. So I'm like, it's not worth it. Adulting sucks.
There are parts of them that are getting younger, but there are other parts that are getting older.
Yeah.
Like the parts that want to sit on the front porch and throw cats at people as they walk by.
Yeah.
Or just stand out in front of the house saying, "Stay off my lawn."
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Exactly. All right.
And the most worst vegetable or fruit is tomatoes at them.
Yeah.
That's
Sherry,
so evil.
1 out of 10 gold crowns. What is your score?
I gave it a 7.
Okay.
I
Ben?
think what I liked most about it was the culture part of it. That was very different than what they've done before.
Yeah, that's a very good point because they had the mother and daughter had no culture exposure whatsoever. It was just the two of them. But then and I forget his name, but he's part of a huge family.
Oh yeah,
huge Hispanic.
Latin. Well, he said he went from when he was in Mexico.
I'm sorry, what was his name?
TJ.
That's it, TJ.
The family name was Cruz, so it could be anywhere from Central America, maybe even from South America, but it had a very Latin. I think they're probably Mexican.
It was Mexican. Oh, the food and stuff that they were using was all
the baked goods.
It was very
that
Mexican,
part.
yeah.
The family wasn't annoying. I mean, we did chuckle when they said that the mass agreed text.
Yes,
like,
there was
I'm on 3 of them.
She was added to a group text with the family. And her phone was forever exploding, just constant texts.
I could relate because it's like sometimes it's enough.
We could definitely relate.
I don't know. In the family chat, we don't need to know when everybody took a poop. And that's sometimes it gets really bad. I feel like I have to constantly, enough people, we don't need to know everything. It really is.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Sherry, you gave the score 7 gold, the movie 7 gold crowns for your score. Ben, what did you give it?
3.
3. Okay, Doug?
I like the dynamic between the unknown father and the girl. I really like their relationship, and the fact that she bonded with him as quickly as she did. I mean,
well, she really wanted a dad.
That's just it. She wanted a dad.
Not just wanted a dad, but being that she was part of his DNA, she exhibited a lot of his creativity and his quirks and even allergies.
Yeah, which I found very, very interesting in the way they wrote that all out.
Yeah.
Because it could have been somebody that had absolutely nothing like him at all.
Yeah.
That's more common because he liked guitar, he was very musically inclined.
Yeah.
And he was clumsy. They added a little bit too much, so it was getting a little far-fetched, but we are a product of our past environment. Indeed. I blame everything on my parents because, they made me. I had no choice. There's environment of it too. So it was a little bit that they gave her too much of the father of the donor.
Now
it was okay.
Here's a good point. Joy says some kids of working single parents had no choice but to become adults at a young age, which affects them all the way into adulthood. That's a very good point.
Yeah. Well, that's where you get a lot of adults who want to regain their childhood, so they become avid collectors of lots of different toy things.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Sharon, you've never watched a Hallmark movie. We watch them so you don't have to, especially in cases like this.
Never watched a Hallmark. Oh, my
Doug and I talked about this movie.
That's a Hand of Pearls moment.
Ad nauseum, and we decided that we gave this one 2 gold crowns. And mainly it was 2 gold crowns just because of his creative side and how he reacted to his situation.
Yeah, it wasn't a train wreck, but it was bad. I just didn't get into it. It was like...
He says, Richard says, this seems to be an Oscar for Spring into Love theme. I don't think that this one was part of it. Ever.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that.
More of the fans.
Speaking of family branching out, Sam is our cousin, so...
Oh, he's watching?
Yeah. Yes. So thank you, Sam. Anyway, this film definitely, if it's a hit or a miss, definitely a miss for us. We can't recommend this one. But if you want to watch it...
Yeah. It's Hallmark. We warned you.
Yeah.
We watch them all. And then, I guess, starting May 1st, which will obviously is Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right. Richard
is the whole... Now they're starting summer.
Yeah, because Richard was saying it seems to be an odd story. I don't know that this one fell into the Spring into Love. I think they ended that theme last week, and then they're just in between themes.
Because this could have been also winter. No. If you watched the movie, they did have the graphic of Spring into Love in the corner during a lot of the movie. Go back and watch the recording.
You know what?
See that it was part of...
I'm not going to go back and watch it. I'll take your word for it.
No, I think when they filmed it, I think it was not intentionally made for Spring into Love. I think they filmed this stuff and say, is this good for fall? Or could we do this after the first of the year? Because I had that feel where it didn't feel too springy to me. Because there was cold breath, there was snow on the mountains. It was cold.
It didn't even feel like a big love story either.
No,
it was more of a life search, shall we say?
We know people who direct
that's how I would do it.
And act on Hallmark films. They say they do these things and it sits and waits for about a year. Now, granted, there was a strike. Sometimes. So they had to find it where they want, we need to throw this in. Now we have that in the can. So
but
it's Hallmark.
There's not a new one this Sunday.
No, there isn't.
No. Okay. There is a movie this Sunday. We will... this Saturday.
Thank you.
We will be watching it, and we will review it again, because we reviewed this one
with Michael Strickland
last year already with someone that was in the movie as well as the director. This film coming up is called A Lifelong Love. It premiered last year on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, now called Hallmark Mystery.
But aren't they this weekend? Aren't they doing a marathon of movies with with cast members from One Calls the Heart?
Probably so.
Yeah, no, they're starting to pimp that. And then on Friday, they were pimping a lot of Paul Campbell and Kimberly Sustad because they announced that they're going to be releasing what was the best movie of 2022, Three Wiser Men and a Boy, or a Baby Again, or something.
A boy. I think it's Three Wiser Men and a Boy. It's a sequel to Three Wise Men and a Baby.
Yeah.
Which was from the Countdown to Christmas.
It was a really film.
Yeah, it was from Countdown to Christmas of 2022. Best film of that year.
It was so good.
But as far as branching out, that's a hard pass for us.
Yeah, let's move on.
So, let's go ahead. We'll be right back. We've got a little cleanup to do here, but we'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live. Go ahead and watch these.
We cut the cord a few years ago, but we missed Hallmark Channel. That's when we found Friendly TV. Friendly TV has nearly 50 channels in their lineup, including Hallmark Channel, Lifetime, and Game Show Network. Plans start at $7.99 per month with no commitment. You may also choose to pay annually. That's what we do. We have the Classic plan. Hallmark Movies Now is also available as an add-on package, starting at $5.99 per month. Go to try.friendlytv.com and start your plan today.
You're watching PTV.
The BLT. It's an American classic. But how can you make it more interesting? Well, you can make it exotic. You can make it friendly. You can even make it finger food. But if you're Taco Bell, you make it a taco. Introducing the BLT Soft Taco and two other classic bacon tastes loaded with bacon. The Bacon Cheeseburger Burrito and the Chicken Club Burrito. The Taco Bell Sizzlin' Bacon menu starting at 99 cents. But hurry, unlike most classics, they won't be around for long.
I'll tell you, I was just saying you can't get that sauce anywhere. It's not even a ranch sauce that was in the BLT Soft Taco.
I don't know what it was. If I'd been any type of on top of it when I was working at the company at that time, I would have asked about it. The bacon menu was launched just as I started working for the marketing department there. In fact, somewhere amongst my stuff, I think I still may even have a sizzling bacon at 99 cents, kind of like cardboard stand that was on people's desks. I got one, and I've got it here somewhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we ate a lot of BLT Soft Tacos.
It was just bacon, their goo, cheese, and lettuce and tomato.
It was delicious.
It had no meat on it.
And while Richard says, "Oh dear Lord, the BLT taco abomination," I disagree.
Yeah, it
was yumminess on a tortilla.
Because of bacon.
Donna's right. The 99-cent menu item is definitely long gone now.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes.
All right.
You know when you're old.
You know what?
Is when you look at it and like, where's there no 99, 69, and 79?
We're always looking for a bargain. So let's check this out. Yeah, definitely frugal Hoosier finds. This is a grocery store that is actually called Winco Foods, but we always refer to it as the Frugal Hoosier.
It's so cheap.
It is so cheap. Yes, and if they had a club, I am sure
we would be on tightwad status.
Yeah,
because we've used. Huh?
How'd you come up with Frugal Hoosier?
Oh, it's a show on ABC called The Middle, and they lived in Indiana, and it was a fictitious store, and it was for cheap. It was a cheap store, and yeah,
it's along the lines of a grocery outlet bargain market, only even lower than that.
Yeah, the Frugal Hoosier, yesterday's food today. Where they would ask you at the cash register, are you going to be eating that chicken tonight? I am legally obligated to let you know that this is the day you have to eat it.
It's just a great show. I mean, it was really great.
It was written well.
Well, we did find like Cruising Karen was 50 once.
I was 50 once.
That's good.
It's all part of the thing.
For Find this week, Ben and I went to a certain section at the Frugal Hoosier. Check this out. Okay, so we're here in the frozen food section at the Frugal Hoosier. And of course...
Oh God, I would eat those. I would love crayons.
Oh, Doug would love the crust. But here we have the vanilla Mickey Mouse Pops. And of course, Insits. You can't go wrong with Insits. But over here is something that I would say is a hard pass. Ben, what's in the freezer?
Oat milk, raspberry chip pops. This is barely a dessert.
Chloe's oat milk pops.
Now, I know that there are a lot of people that are non-dairy, but they should not be relying on a frozen treat if they're non-dairy. It's ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream. This is not ice cream. This is like oat juice solidified in a freezer. This is a hard pass for me.
It's a hard pass for me too. And yeah, it says no dairy, but what's the fun in that? I realize that there are people that are dairy free, and there are vegans and people that are vegetarians that don't drink any milk at all. But I would say if you're gonna find find another frozen treat, don't go with oat milk. I had never seen oat milk bars. For me, that is a hard pass, and I get it. Yeah. There may be fans of it, but
I can't do.
I'm not one of those people.
If you're gonna do, if you can't do ice cream or dairy or whatever, do a popsicle.
Yeah,
do more of a juice, a slushy, but don't try
juice bar. Yeah, but stay away from the ice cream if you can't have it.
Yeah,
no. Take it to someone who knows how to make ice cream.
Some people can't have ice cream.
Speaking of vegetarians, I did not know Jim was here.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Jim's show is tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. He says, I haven't tried it.
That said, I haven't tried it.
Yeah,
don't knock it until you try it. I have tried the oat. I have tried almond. To me, for someone who makes ice cream and knows what rich, decadent ice cream is with full-on eggs and full-on milk and cream, that's ice cream. I don't want a dessert, so okay, I know it's gross.
From the Frugal Hoosier, Richard is right. Oat milk popsicle would be what Brick would eat. Yeah, because he does eat the odd things.
Yes. He had lime jelly for Thanksgiving.
Benji's right. Juice pops with Tupperware molds.
Yes.
So, absolutely.
Speaking of Tupperware.
Oh, yes. We still have to set that up.
We still got to set up a party.
Yeah, we are going to be having a Tupperware party. We just have not set it up yet, but we will be, and we will let you know as soon as it happens. So, anyway. We actually have something else that we want to... This is going to be a taste test for us this time.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
Okay, Ben, I'm going to present your camera so you can show everyone what the product is tonight.
It is the honeycomb candy, milk chocolate covered honeycomb candy.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Yeah, let's try this out.
Now, Arnie,
it looks like a Heath bar on the picture.
I have to just open this thing.
Okay. I have my friend Matt, who works at Trader Joe's in New Jersey, actually tried these yesterday, and he wished he had taken more with him for his lunch, for a snack, because he said they were fantastic. I'm going to try it myself.
Yeah, each one is 50 calories with 7 carbs.
I like these.
These are good.
Yeah, they're good. Did you get chocolate all over you?
No, I did not.
No.
I did not get chocolate all over me.
They have that. Was it Heath bars or the ones that have the toffee?
The toffee in them. That's what I said looking at the package.
You know what, Daniela, you are right. They look like a Crunchy bar. Yeah, they do. Crunchy bars in Canada. We need to get some more Canada treats. I liked when we had the Taste of Canada last year. I liked them.
Uh-oh. We're getting a call.
I was getting a phone call.
Oh.
It just rings.
Can you guys hear that?
The phone rings. No one hears that. It rings through on my computer. I went ahead and just said, nope, we're busy talking with our audience here. Our village is here.
I heard it all. It's good.
Those are very good.
So Ben, what are your thoughts on it?
Oh my gosh. I sealed it so I wouldn't eat another one. It's really good.
And 3 of them are one serving.
Yeah.
This one is very good.
But again, you can pronounce each ingredient on the package, which is what I love about Trader Joe's products.
No, nothing like disodium phosphate?
No stabilized. Well, there's a soy lecithin in it.
That's actually Disney even uses that.
That's a pretty standard thing.
It's standard. Soy lecithin is.
But I'm not surprised. It's also in most chocolate bars.
Yeah, it's milk chocolate, natural vanilla flavoring, and sugar, honey, baking soda, and sea salt.
Yeah.
Hey, Dean.
It's really good. Thank you, Dean.
Straight through.
So yeah, milk chocolate covered honeycomb candy.
I advise it.
That's a big thumbs. Oh, you don't have your thumbs up here.
Oh, that's in the other.
It's in the other room from when we were recording Ben's video yesterday or Saturday.
I'm recording.
Anyway. Oh, that's a good question. How many ounces is in that piece? Is it one? Is it a 1 ounce piece or what?
It's 10 grams.
Okay, so that's a little less than half an ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the bag is only 4.6 ounces.
Yeah.
And how many pieces are in it?
It says there are 4.5 servings in it, so about 14 pieces.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know what? I would probably have restraint issues with something like this, so yeah, I might eat the entire package too.
Well, fortunately, it's very small, and there are only about 14 pieces. Although you could go into a chocolate coma over this, or you could have a whole bag of M&Ms and achieve the same thing.
Yeah, true, very true. So, well, Richard has something that he wants to share. Richard is the Orlando guy, and he has something he wants to share with our village. Richard actually has tickets available for an advanced screening of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is happening in Orlando, I believe. Richard, there he is. He just dropped a link right there on his website for advanced screening. It's at the Altamont Mall or Altamont in Altamont. Oh, that's right there in the Orlando area.
No.
Definitely check it out. Go click on Richard's link, get your free pass, download it, and go enjoy the advanced screening of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. You'll definitely want to check it out.
We saw one of them like maybe 10, 15 years ago, because this has just been an ongoing thing of the Planet of the Apes. It's an actually really good movie.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one, but we watched one not too long, and I'm like, this is really good. So if you
this
like
is going to be This is one of the films that is beginning the summer film release schedule.
Probably. It's made by Disney. So,
that's right.
Well,
20th Century Fox is owned by... They are owned by Disney now.
So...
The Fox Studios.
I think this is going to do well. I mean, it's a good IP, and they've made great sequels. So if you want a free pass to go see it in the Orlando area,
click on that link there in
how
the
many
chat.
do you have, Richard, that you can give away?
I'm sure he'll be able to
Because
let
if
us
people
know.
want to know.
Yeah, people will want to know how many passes are there. Yeah, that package would only last for one Hallmark movie. Yeah, that candy would only last one Hallmark movie for sure, Mark. Definitely. Okay. So
yeah, if you guys want to go see Planet of the Apes, the movie. I'm not close enough.
I have mini passes. Each link is for 2 free passes for the movie. So
mini pass.
Click on that link if you are in the Orlando area. Definitely click on that link. Get your free passes for the screening of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
What was that, Sherry? Mrs. Giggles?
She suggested that we go to Orlando for the weekend so we can go see the movie.
Oh. There's a lot more other things I want to do in Orlando to sit on my butt in a movie theater.
In a movie theater, yeah.
Oh, we are 3,000 miles away. We are in the San Francisco Bay Area. So, all right. Instant Duo coffee maker. So this happened. Last week I mentioned that I was waiting for the delivery and I was hoping that it was going to come to share with more crap delivery on our show. It finally came. I took it into the office, set it up. Everyone is thrilled. I can now use Keurig K-Cups, or I can use Nespresso coffee capsules. Even better, they each have little reusable pods that you can use your own coffee. You just have to rinse it out, clean it up. It gives great coffee though. So it's not a Keurig machine. It actually is made by the company Instant, the people from Canada that gave us the Instant Pot. So I'm thrilled with it. Good machine. Ben, you have been dealing with an illness, or what you called your ailment. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me, but about 2.5 weeks ago, I started with a slight sore throat, and it would go from one side, then it would go to the next side, and then it would go away, and then it would come back and infect my entire throat, and I would cough some. I had issues with congestion and sleeping. So
laryngitis.
The laryngitis. That's what canceled one episode of Life with Ben a couple of weeks ago.
It's pretty bad.
So I'm finally starting to sound like myself again, and I feel much better. I haven't had a sore throat for a couple of days, and I don't know what it was, but apparently it's going around, and a lot of people are getting the same thing at varying levels.
Yeah, because Tom started the whole thing. You started, and then Tom got that cough.
Yeah, but
it didn't do anything. It was a throat cough. And then, of course, he had to share it with me. He didn't want me to be left out. So
I did more than suck on a Ludens, Richard. I had a big sack of Vicks, some of the Vapo lozenges that they have. You can get a bag of 200 of them at Costco, and I was going through them like Pez.
I even bought him a humidifier for his room.
I had it on like 3 or 4 days.
They're saying it's taken us 1 day and 17 hours. It's just about 2,900 miles, and there's a flood warning. To go to Orlando. It's about 2,900 miles from our house to the Orlando airport. And if we flew, I think it says flying, there's a flood warning. I don't know. It just says it right here. Google's not lying. When does Google lie? So, yeah. I just wanted to know how far away we were from.
All right.
We're about 3,000 miles away.
So
I'm feeling better.
It is spring. And
it has been for 6 weeks.
Yeah, you've been sneezing like crazy.
I've been sneezing like crazy.
Yard work, but we were fine yesterday.
Yeah, we were fine yesterday. But I took this video as I was leaving work the other day, and you look across the street and you can see the birds on top of the house, and they are just as randy as ever because it's spring.
The horny pigeons. Yeah.
And you can tell the other one is just not interested at all. So yeah, just leave me alone. That kind of thing.
Our damn wildlife.
Why do they congregate on that house all the time?
They let that I don't know why they love that house.
You know what? More to that house than ours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's
they perch
true.
on our chimney and you can hear them bang on it. So in our chimney or fireplace, I can hear it go crunch, crunch, crunch. And it's like, okay, if you break it, I'm going to be pissed. But yeah, we know when birds are on our house.
Oh my goodness. One of these days we need to
have
broadcast PTV Live
cats.
from Orlando.
We have that get in fights.
Okay.
We have a horned owl.
Richard,
we have squirrels.
Richard is saying that one of these days we need to broadcast PTV Live from Orlando.
It's on the list.
It is. And Donna is saying, I concur. PTV needs to cook with me while they're here too.
It's on the
That
list.
would be a pleasure, Donna. We would love for that to happen. It's on the list. We will make it happen.
Make it, I don't know what last minute tickets are. Can't be there by Wednesday, but it could.
As the title of the show says, it is Doug's birthday.
Can't believe it.
His birthday is officially Wednesday. I have taken a few days off this week. Doug and I are going to go out of town.
I don't want to sit around the house. I mean, I want to just kind of go for a drive, and I like the North Bay, which is the northern kind of part of the San Francisco Bay Area, and we might end up at the Charles Schultz Museum and bakeries. And
July.
Huh? You're going there for July?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you guys go up to the Mendocino part, right?
We're not doing Mendocino this year. The kids are coming down. They want to do the Santa Rosa area and do some wineries in that area, and we're going to do the
museum,
the Charles Schultz Museum. There's a great deli that's there in Santa Rosa, a great Mexican restaurant. So,
Sherry,
all of that.
We need to talk offline. When you said deli in Santa Rosa, Doug's ears perked up.
Yeah, it's a Jewish deli that is amazing.
Ooh.
Oh, you walk in and you're just full of guilt. That's Catholic. They're all the same. No, I want to. There's a lot of places to haunt there. I mean, who knows what we'll find?
Yeah, we're not going to stay at the Econo Lodge.
No, we're not going to stay at the Econo Lodge. I mean,
yeah. So it's 50 for you, and then it's Jeff's birthday as well, and he'll be 35.
Yes, you have your sibling, your children that are 40 and 35.
Jeff is the exact same age as the MGM Studios.
Yeah.
God, that Wednesday MGM Studios will be 35 years.
Yeah.
It's
By the
crazy.
way, Matthew, Matt, this is a bag that has the honeycomb candy. We did taste it tonight, and we all agree it's fantastic.
But I was looking at my birth certificate, admiring my birth, and this day that I'm going to be 50 was the same day I was born. It was a Wednesday. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I was born on a Wednesday, and then I was...
Milestone, he's $49.95 plus tax.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
So yeah, it's all in perspective.
So
I just didn't want to really sit around on Wednesday, but I'm like,
we'll have some
I'll go do
video
something.
next week showing the adventures that we go on while we are out in the North Bay, away from.
Yeah, I'll be going up. Tom and I are going up Thursday to spend the weekend so that we can celebrate Jeff's birthday. We're actually going back to the Air Museum with everybody because it's a Star Wars May 4th day, but it's one of 2 open cockpit days that they have, and the boy is just really wanting to climb into some of these planes.
I'll bet he is. He loves planes.
Yeah, they do. They're going to do that on the 4th, and then the next one will be on Veterans Day. Next open cockpit day.
Wonderful.
oh, that's too close to us.
It's an incredible museum.
Yeah.
We'll have to go sometime.
I like terra firma. I'm more big in boats and trains. Oh, and automobiles. I mean, I fly. I can fly. I have no fear for flying, but I think I have more fascination with trains.
North equals Novato Days In.
No, we're going a little bit more. We're going
up to Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa.
Yep.
There's so
I
much
don't know.
stuff in that
We may
area.
splurge. We may stay at the Holiday Inn Express. So we'll see what happens.
So did I send you, Ben, in Instagram the filthy, disgusting hotel in Toronto? The link. Oh, this is gross.
No.
I
This is something we won't discuss.
We can't.
Online. If you are interested in that link,
message me and I'll send it to you.
Message us. We will send you the link, but trust us,
This guy
it's gross.
heard about this as the worst hotel to stay in Toronto. When he moved the sheets, all these bugs went everywhere.
Oh.
Well, then he got on his black light, and that's all I'm going to say. I'll send that to you right now.
Let's move.
It was gross.
Ben was here over the weekend, Saturday. Oreo Phonetics baking kit. Ben, what's going to happen on Life with Ben this week?
Arnie and Doug did some baking for me, and we taste tested a bunch of cakes with an Oreo slant. Yeah. And do you have the box there?
I do, actually. Let me get it. It's right behind me here.
Did you get the thumbnail?
Yeah, I did. And
So,
that is the box that all the cake mixes and frostings came
It's
in.
in there. Go open it up. Oops. And we have all the...
We
ate and made every single...
All 4-bit kits. And we had some Oreo frosting that went with it.
Yeah, there's frosting.
Yeah.
Let's just say it was entertaining. We used a lot of eggs, but I got something out of it, so I wanted the swag that came with it, so it was worth the butter, the eggs, and the oil.
You'll see what he's talking about when you watch Ben's video, which drops this Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, here on Pepper Tree Villa.
We ate it all.
Donna, I think you're going to like these items. They're pretty good.
Peter and Phil are saying happy birthday.
Thank you. I think Donna bought that too.
Yeah, she said she's going to be using it in June sometime.
Good question.
We will let you. I just sent it to Ben.
Yeah.
It's called June Hotel.
It's called the June Hotel in Toronto.
June?
June, as in Junjun. And Daniela, I will send you the link to the video so you can see it as well. Well, it's a local hotel for her.
I think it is.
All right. We have a couple more things to get to right now. Let's go ahead and get started. Every week we're featuring a spotlight moment for a new ornament that's going to be released from Hallmark at their Hallmark premiere this year for the 2024 collection. This week we are celebrating the stocking stuffers. It's the 4th in the series. Ben, you have the whole collection, don't you?
I do, and I also have the we also got the secret one that was released last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Yeah, it was in 2 different styles, same ornament, just different coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must say I'm looking forward to this one. Being that it has a musical theme, I'm a musician, so I really like that. I can lean into that one. But I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh, what a mini.
I had not sung the tune that's there. It's I don't know what the rest of it is, but that's what that is.
Oh, that's right. You can read music.
Yes, I can read music, Doug. I must say though
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Yeah. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh, so it really does mean we wish you a Merry Christmas.
I can name that tune in how many notes? 4? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Starts out with which? Oh,
we wish you a Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, they can't just put random patterns on it because some musical would come in and say.
Oh yeah, they could.
They could for the album, but those were for music nerds.
I remember there was this opera cafe that opened someplace. They painted a music piece on the side of the building, and it was the theme song to the Flintstones.
Well, that's awesome.
I know, but of all the tunes they could have chosen, they chose the theme song from the Flintstones. All right. Next, we're gonna go check out what crap we got. Doug just asked me if I finished drinking. I says yes.
Yeah,
I finished the cocktail, so definitely a repeater. I really should put together a cocktail book.
It's all in here.
I've done over 100 cocktails on this show over the years, so we should do that. Ben, I'm going to present your camera. You said that you had something to show us.
I do? No, Sherry does.
Oh, okay, Sherry.
It's not anything to show.
No,
it's just talking about it. So you don't need to present us.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually got a box Saturday that I haven't opened, but it's 2 cans, spray cans of the decoupage, Mod Podge matte spray because I can't find it at Michael's or Joanne.
Really?
They don't have the matte top coat. No, so I had to order it on Amazon. But I did yesterday get a package from Cricut because earlier in the week my heat press died.
Oh.
This is the heat press that she's used.
Yeah, it died.
How did it die?
Constant use.
Yeah, constant use.
It gets really hot.
Well, what has she been doing with it lately?
Well, yeah, she's been making stuff. She didn't show me.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sublimation with it.
Sublimation.
I'll show you a couple of things. Here's one.
So are you getting another Cricut or are you getting an actual real heat press?
I got a Cricut.
Yeah, this is a trivet.
It's a
decorative trivet.
It is not.
It's a cutting board.
No,
it can't be used as a trivet.
All right. Well, it's a decorative cutting board.
So there's that one, and then there's this one.
Ooh, that's nice, Doug.
I think our centered that.
Happy birthday from Viola.
Hi, Viola. Thank you.
And then there's this one.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah, these are more decorative for like cheese platters or if you're serving.
Yeah, they're good for cheeses, little fruit slices. They're not big. They're only like 8 by 8. But I had been talking about them as being trivets, but you can't use it as a trivet because it'll buckle the vinyl into it. Yeah, she did, Richard. I just
did buy a bunch of
That's
them.
why he's saying no more sublimation.
Sublimation.
Yeah. No, I actually have my eye on a regular heat press for this type of work. So I've got to save my pennies. It's almost $300.
Yeah, you can take a soft present. There you go.
Yeah, it's almost $300. So.
Well, is it like the heat press that Cricut sells? Is it like, I thought it's like almost $200.
Well, yeah, I actually got it with discounts because I called Cricut to find out because all of a sudden it gave me an error and it wouldn't, heat up. So they checked, and of course it wasn't under warranty anymore because it's almost 3 years old of constant use.
And we do mean constant use.
Oh yeah,
so,
it was used a lot.
Yeah, and so she said we can't replace it, but I will give you. I can give you a discount on it, and because you are a member of, the Cricut World for Design Space. I get an extra
whatever discount
on it. So with tax and shipping, it ended up being only $173.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad.
I mean,
it retails for $199 when it's on sale.
But they gave you 10% discount. That's nice. Off the sale price.
But at least you called to say that the thing actually crapped out. It wasn't just something.
Yeah. And I guess it's a common thing for people that use it all the time, I'm finding out. So I really would like to get a regular heat press for this type of work.
Yeah, Richard, don't give her any more equipment.
Heat press. Oh, Richard, thank you.
So she can turn it into an Asian sweatshop.
All right. Now we're going to go ahead and take another
Everything's
quick
made
break.
in
By the way,
China.
this break is going to start with a little history tidbit. I was going to mention that Disneyland reopened 3 years ago, but I found this one a little more fun for nostalgia's sake.
He didn't have the cat lying long enough to read that. I'm like, you didn't have it up there long enough.
You mean the cat that needed to be on a diet?
Yeah, the lying cat.
He's a liar.
He's a liar.
He is fed. All right. We'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live.
Welcome to the heartbeat of Orlando, where style meets the Sunshine State. Express your love for Orlando with our casual line of clothing, celebrating the iconic 407 area code. Feel the vibe. Wear the pride. 407 Original Brand Apparel. Available at theorlandoguy.com.
Gonna make it after all.
You're watching PTV.
Here it goes then. Sold down in front for 4.5.
Cora,
Hi, Cora. My father had a car just like that.
it's only $25.
You stole it, if it runs. Coffee? Smells good.
This is perfect.
He doesn't talk about my coffee that way.
This is Maxwell House. Been around as long as that clock. I think it tastes best.
Good to the last drop.
Maxwell House is always good. Try some yourself.
Hi, Cora.
Hi, kids. Get that clock running?
Sure did, and her coffee's been fantastic.
Maxwell House is the only kind I sell. Like they say, good to the last drop.
Maxwell House Coffee from General Foods. Always good to the last drop.
Yes, indeed. That was the woman from The Wizard of Oz, Margaret Hamilton. And yeah, she was a pusher for Maxwell House.
And $25 in 1975. That ad came out in 1975, so about 50 years ago almost. They spent $150 on that clock. That piece of junk. They spent $150 in our money.
But it worked. He got it working.
$25. I thought $25 in 1975. That was a lot of money. Oh, it was. It was $150 now.
But remember,
screw that.
Cora said they stole it.
Well, I have to disagree with Cora there.
All right.
That is insanely expensive.
Let's go ahead and move on. Sherry, it's time for...
Witch of the Wizard of Oz.
Yes, Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz. It's time for Sherry with Crafting with Sherry. All right. Craft time.
Okay.
What do we need to find out?
What do we need to find out? What do we need to find out first?
Oh, you'll see. I just finished this today.
Oh, what a great pineapple.
Oh, very pineapple-y.
But I'm trying something with it. Hold that up a minute. I'm trying something with it that I've been told works really well for covering the back of them. And it's steering wheel cover from Dollar Tree.
I was going to say it looked like a steering wheel
Yeah,
cover.
so let's see if it covers.
It's not going to because of the way you have the well, it might.
Here, get that side.
Yeah.
So Richard Wood says that he'd rather drink Brim coffee. I'll try and find a commercial of fill it to the rim with Brim.
Brim coffee?
The rich taste of Brim.
The rich taste of Brim.
Oh, we'll find that. I have so many Christmas commercials.
By the way, Gene says that a can of Maxwell is still $10.50.
Look at the back.
Oh my word! It actually
Dang.
Yeah,
So if you don't want to scratch your door or something where it doesn't bang,
yeah,
That is
amazing.
Great idea.
Yeah, I guess it's just a Dollar Tree steering wheel cover.
Which means you can pick it up for $1.25 at the $1.25 store.
Speaking of crafts,
Taster's Choice with flavor crystals.
Arnie, shall I share the idea that I have?
Yeah.
Okay. For crafts, I'm looking to change things up a little bit. So I think for a few weeks, I'm going to see if you can stump me?
What she's trying to say is that she wants to challenge all of our villagers to submit an item that you can find at Dollar Tree that is within the craft section, the kitchen section, or the
home decorating area.
She'd like you to find an item that you feel would work well in a craft. So if you want to see Sherry do something at your suggestion, send us a package to our mailbox.
Either a package or send it to us by direct message, letting us know what item you think Sherry should use for a craft.
Yeah, Dollar Tree.
From Dollar Tree.
From Dollar Tree, or as Mar puts it, the 5-quarter store.
If you do send something in, I will try and do a craft with it, and you will get it mailed back to you completed.
I'd jump on that.
Could
so
be.
you want
Could be.
to someone use your creativity by sending them something. No food or nothing frozen, people. No
food,
canned tuna or cat food or anything like that.
But something crafty.
Crafty that would challenge Sherry in her creativity.
Like a wooden spoon or a frame or a pizza pan.
Actually, Mar, that's a great name for the segment, and that is the Sherry Craft Challenge.
Yeah.
It is, yes.
So yeah, send it
if anybody's interested in trying to stump me and challenge me, go for it.
So you would send it to our mailbox at Pepper Tree Villa, 1155C, Arnold Drive, Suite 504, Martinez, California, 94553.
Oh yeah, Star Wars May the 5th. We didn't buy the mailbox because of May the 5th.
Yeah, May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you. So, because this Saturday is Star Wars Day, and then Sunday Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, now May 4th is Cinco de Cuatro.
Yeah.
Cinco de Cuatro, which is Star Wars Day, which is the next day, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Cuatro.
Today we're going to do a summer sign.
A summer sign.
A summer sign. This is the backdrop of it.
Okay, it looks like flamingos. Ben's proud.
Yeah, it is flamingos that I got. They were napkins, and I Mod Podged them in place this morning so it would be ready to go. But I had to match up seams on it to make sure that it was long enough, because the napkin isn't long enough. But that's easy enough to do. You just kind of match them up where they match, and then slice it there, and then you can take out the bottom and put the other two together. So it works out really well. So I'm going to move that over to the side. And with it, we're going to be making little popsicles like this.
Oh.
Now, I have to say, I did cheat, and I used my Cricut to cut them out. If you can find them, there is such a thing as flat wood dominoes that have this shape on it. Not the cutout, but just the shape of the popsicle. You can use those and cut them and use popsicle sticks. Now, these popsicle sticks are the little ones. And I didn't have any natural colored ones, so I used yellow. So what I've done is I had to throw away a couple of them because I tried glue and it messed up the paper. So I've got
tape,
double-sided tape. And I had marked a line on them so that they would all be even.
That's clever.
I just kind of find the middle of it. And just...
Sure, we have a question. Jim would like to know, are those popsicles made with oat milk?
Oh, gosh. Are we still going there? Enough of this healthy crap.
That's a good question, Jim.
Okay,
so
then...
current events-wise right now, I guess in the news, people are freaking out that drumsticks from the drumstick company, you know, the ice cream?
Nestle.
They're freaking out and putting it all over the news and social media. They're like, it was out and it never melted. And I'm like, it's a food product. It's not ice cream. It's never going to melt. And they're like, oh my gosh, it's not real. So, thank you, Art Johns.
So Richie, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Happy birthday, Doug.
Thank you. But yeah, people, the drumsticks that are frozen do not melt. It's not real food. But have you guys heard about that in the news lately?
What I am doing...
What was the news?
Drumsticks from Nestle. The drumstick ice creams.
That's a bunch of crap. Of course they melt.
They do
melt.
melt.
No, they don't. They don't melt them.
They do not melt. And they were all over the news like, how can this be? They're not melting.
It's a frozen dessert. It's designed not to melt because it has to go in transit. And they want to make sure it doesn't melt as it's in transit.
Yeah, it does not melt. It's not real ice cream. It's not real food.
It'll sit out for a couple hours and you'll see barely a drip.
Yeah.
So I am adding strip of double-sided tape to the back of these. I'm not using hot glue tonight. I'm using my double-sided tape because the glue doesn't leave them as flat as I would like when I put them on the board.
That makes sense.
And this particular frame I picked up at Michael's. They've got a lot of nice wood pieces to craft with at Michael's. Some of them are expensive, some of them aren't. Some of them you can get on clearance. Okay, then what we're going to do is, what order do we want these in, Ben?
They look like Necco wafers.
That looks good.
Okay, so I've got cherry, lime, grape, raspberry, lemon, and orange.
We have a question here. Birthday cake and oat milk cake with oat milk.
This is the first word. Doug is not making his own cake. He would be going to some very amazing bakeries throughout.
We will most likely be going to Bouchon Bakery in Napa.
It's at Thomas Keller. If anybody's a foodie would know. I haven't been there yet, so.
Thomas Keller is the creator of the French Laundry in Yountville in the Napa Valley. He also owns Bouchon Bakery. He was, for those of you that are familiar with the movie Ratatouille, he was the food supervisor for that movie.
He consulted in that movie.
Okay, so
I'm already liking this craft.
I have the Bouchon cookbook.
You do have a Bouchon cookbook.
Okay,
right here.
Oh, get it.
Right there. It's still cellophaned.
You should get it.
Well, Shira's doing her ice cream. We don't want it to melt.
Does that look about right?
Oh, Donna decided I'm going to Bouchon.
Yes, Donna, we will be posting on Instagram. There's going to be a lot of posting on Instagram this week for that.
So let me put this one in first.
It's awesome.
Because once we put them in, they're going to stay. I can't move them.
Okay, she's gluing down the first of 6.
Like this?
Yes. Oh. Nicely done.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Nothing.
I almost flipped the board.
Oh my.
Off the edge of the table.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I must say, I do like the pink flamingos.
Dear.
Like this?
Yeah.
I have to trust Ben's eye on some of this stuff. Otherwise, I get it too close and it looks stupid.
Well, you don't have the random eye. I mean, you can and you do with your quilts, but you like come over and you're like, hey, make sure all of them doesn't match or colors are not close. So.
Yeah. So once you set the first one, the others go quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine that is the case.
I just need to get the spacing right on them. And
indeed, Sean.
She tends to want to stretch everything from the very top to the very bottom without giving a proper margin around the object itself. Whereas the white space is just as important as the subject itself. That's one of the first things you learn in graphic design.
Okay, I'm going to give that one to Dougism in case you heard it.
This car that's idling in front of our street for like over 30 minutes. I finally decided to leave.
And he called it a fart car.
Oh, gosh. I hate those things.
Why, does it just sit there and rev?
Sit there and idle, and then it has no exhaust, and it spews toxins, and it comes down to our house.
And another happy birthday greeting from Keith. The
Thank you.
BDF.
Thank you,
Keith.
everybody. 5 decades. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, this is
great. This is big.
I'm almost 7 decades, Doug.
Yeah, you're almost 7. That would be what, 58?
56.
56?
Yeah, from 1950.
Wow.
Yep.
So really?
I'm 60. Yeah.
Yeah, she's 68.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Okay, then I cheated again. This is what it's looking like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're going to put like welcome or home or what do you put on those?
I'm going to put summer.
Oh, summer.
Yeah, and I had to place those first. Now, you don't have to have a Cricut to do this. You can do one of two things. You can either buy letters at like Michael's, or Hobby Lobby. They've got tons of them to choose from. Stickers. Or you can write them on, or you can stencil them on. So there's a lot of options, like I said, but I was in a hurry, so I just went ahead and used the Cricut to. So there's the at. Oh, not the U. Where'd the S go? There's the S. I can spell, really.
From Becca in Texas. Happy birthday, Doug. Cheap breakfast from Texas. Cheers. Thank you so much, Becca.
There must be something with that family because Richard was also, where do you guys go get a good out to breakfast? And she's keep on sending stuff that you guys can go take yourself out to breakfast.
I'll tell you.
They have a breakfast thing. It must be in the family.
I'm spoiled because Doug makes breakfast. When we do a Sunday brunch every week, and Doug will always do some kind of egg dish or something with a breakfast.
Okay.
It's just delicious.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the letter on, but I'm going to put it so it goes straight up and down.
Oh, okay.
Slant. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Good, because it's going, whoops.
Whoops. Whoops.
Whoops.
That's never what you want to hear when you're gluing something down.
So there's the S.
Now, the popsicle itself, is that made with a foam?
Oh, it's cardboard.
Or cardboard?
No, I used cardstock.
Okay.
I was looking for a cardstock that would have different colors in it, and found this one little package at Michael's.
Oh, good. Well, this is
right.
Yeah, that's okay.
You're supposed to lay it down.
SUMM,
Can you
right?
lay out all the letters at once so that they line up?
No.
Could I what?
Do you
It's
want to
too
lay
long.
Out? It's okay.
Yeah, it's too long to do it that way.
Actually, my mother had me when she just turned 23.
Like that?
Yeah.
Wow, she was young.
My parents got married young, had children very young. Yeah.
I had my first at 24.
No, she had the second one. She just turned 23 and immediately had me. Our birthdays are like 3 days apart.
Sherry, you were 28 when you had your first.
I was 20. Yeah, I was 28 with my first. That's right. I was 24 when I got married.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was 19, got married, and a few months later she turned 20.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
no, she was 18, got married, and then within a few months she turned 19. So she was physically 18 years old when she got married.
Well, our mom got married at 18 and turned 19.
No, 19 turned 20 following
turned 20.
Yeah. My mom
Born
was
19, married
Yeah,
1950.
that's right. Yeah, she was 19, turned 20.
Sherry's struggling with math.
Turned 20 the day after they got married.
Math is hard.
Yeah, I mean, everybody says you got married at 18, and both, her grandmother and wasn't real supportive and was really nasty. And I'm like, yeah, and they've been married for 54 years.
Oh, that was
so,
stupid.
My great grandmother, even though she was a weird woman, she was married a couple times. She didn't have any couth. She was very selfish.
Is this Grand Monster?
My Grand Monster's monster mother, yes. But yeah, she said, "Oh, you're 18. You're never gonna get married. This marriage is gonna last." And I'm like, "They just celebrated 54 years. Sorry." We called her Nana. So,
this is cute, Sherry.
Well, some people have an eternal dark cloud over their personality and wish everyone else the worst in their lives, and they just try and project that on people. And you know what? You just have to strive to rise above that.
no, yeah. I mean, you just got to do what you got to do, and it's not about other people. Yes, your family, and family is very important. But honestly, it's not about them. Okay, here we go. Project. That's super cute.
That is very cute.
Yeah. These are the napkins. I got
Why
them
couldn't
at
you
Dollar.
find popsicles? Or ice cream?
They didn't have any at Dollar Tree. And then this is the frame that I got from Michael's. Do you remember how much it was? $5?
They were $5.
Yeah. And it's got hangers to hang it, landscape or portrait.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah. So that's what I used.
Of the TV.
Yeah.
For the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh. Doug is thinking, ooh, kitchen
I'm gonna
craft
go buy
idea.
a couple of those because we have our upper window is still plain Jane.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That would probably, and that's about the size of the height and the width that I want just right up over our window because we have that blink. Because I pitched the one we had for years. And I could make different seasonal, and that would be kind of cool. And this is Mod Podge napkins or any other kind of paper.
Or paper, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can paint it.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a Mod Podge on it.
It's all your crafting ideas.
Whatever you want
that
to
can be
do
thrown
with it.
together.
Because we're going to mimic, there's something, and I want to, this is going off on the tangent, but that's a little really cool, Sherry. At the time, you ever went somewhere and had serious buyer's regret where you saw something and you're like, no, I can't get it, or it's because of a financial situation, or the timing wasn't
Are you
right.
talking about Knott's Berry Farm?
There is this sign. We went, and it was probably 10, 12 years ago or longer.
Longer.
It was
longer.
Way long ago. Probably maybe 15 plus years. There was a Merry Christmas sign done in candy cane. And we looked at it and we're like, and it wasn't that expensive, but we just kind of blew it off. Every Christmas for the past 15 plus years, we're like, we should have bought that. We should have bought that. We should have bought that. And we want to somehow, we kind of remember what it is, but it was the coolest sign ever, and we didn't buy it. And we regret it.
Made out of candy canes?
It was made out of candy canes. I had our candy cane thing at Christmas time, and it was long. It was a sign, and it was amazing. And that sucker haunts me to this day, and we'll never find it again. And
Janae's asking, could that be covered with glass and used as a serving tray?
If you get the right kind of frame, I'm sure it could.
Yeah.
Or if you have a custom piece of glass.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. Oh.
So yeah, tell me if anybody's out there, message me, send us a text or email or whatever. What is something that you saw eons and eons ago that you still think of to this day you wish you bought? Because buyer's regret was horrible, and I only have one other thing that I can say in all my life that I wish I bought and I never did.
I know what he's talking about.
I could still get it. It's on eBay. I just haven't bought it.
I'm sure he's talking about a spike that's framed from the Disneyland Railroad. It's got artwork of the Disneyland Railroad, but it was a box frame, and he never bought it. Sold out. And I know someone that did buy one.
Yeah. Someday they're on eBay, and people that can come up. But I'm going to make this stupid candy king.
But it was a special shadow box frame set. Of
Disneyland, the Disneyland
Railroad spike.
People, can you hear that?
Yeah, that.
No.
Do I hear what?
Cannot hear that, Doug.
Oh, they can't hear the phone.
We had a phone ringing. It cancels out. Remember, we are broadcasting. You don't hear phone calls.
So they can't see any of this.
No.
Oh, okay.
They don't see any of it.
No, oh, you guys are special. I mean, I have to put up with a lot of flashies and 2 screens.
Yeah, we have the main screen here that shows exactly what's being broadcast. Over here to my right is the entire control center for Ecamm Live, which is what the shirt is. Ecamm. This is the software I use for broadcasting this show. We have a link in the description if you're interested in using Ecamm broadcasting software. It is Mac exclusive. You can do it that way. I recommend it. Somewhat of a learning curve, but once you get it down, it's fun. It's fun to use, and it works great for us.
It brings everybody joy and happiness, and I guess that's what it is. So that's what we did. Oh, Sherry had a phone call that had to race out?
No, she had a lot of water.
Oh.
Oh, she had to urinate?
In so many words, yeah.
Oh, yes. I know, but that happens to me.
No, it's like actually.
I have a very.
It's almost like, oh, what happened to Sherry?
When I drink too much water, I feel like I have a very petite bladder. I just go and go and go, and I know my kidneys are burning lots of calories. Oh my god! I just need to pee. Why are you saving that? Did you feel better?
Huh?
Did you had to go potty?
I did.
Okay.
Too much water.
Yes. That means you're hydrated.
And an old lady bladder.
All right, everyone.
I know. I have a very petite bladder, so I kind of pee too a lot.
We're descending into madness here, so why don't we go ahead and call it into the show?
Yes.
We got to thank everybody. This was really fun.
Thank you.
I know
thank
it's the middle of the
so
week.
much. I would like to thank Richard, the Orlando guy. I would like to thank Donna Jaworski, Arjons, Becca, and now I also would like to thank Mike Miller for a $5 super chat. Hope your birthday is as amazing as you are. Hugs and kisses.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, everyone that provided a super chat tonight for Doug's birthday. We're very grateful for that. Of course, we never expected.
I wasn't expecting the show to be today, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna do yours," and I'm like, "Really?"
But
I mean, I like attention,
much appreciated,
but I'm not an attention person. But it's fun. Age is.
Sharon, I'm so glad you enjoyed yourself. We always enjoy spending time with you, our village. Thank you so much, everyone.
We're here every Monday night.
Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're here live on Pepper Tree Villa on YouTube for PTV Live. Ben, once more, what's happening on Thursday with Ben, with Life with Ben?
We're baking with Oreos. Cake mixes galore. It was a Walmart special. It'll start on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, right here on PTV.
You're not going to want to miss it. It's a lot of fun. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
I'll send you guys some video from the Air Museum.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I would appreciate
Well,
that.
we'll
We'll show that
Thursday.
for the Moment of Groovy. We didn't do too much this week, so we are actually using a Moment of Groovy from the past. So we'll be revisiting
he showed me this one was like...
Yeah, you're going to like this one. This one's fun.
But yeah, thank
we
you
will
guys
have,
all.
we will
I feel
have
the love.
more to share
Feel
with
the
you
love.
next week, telling you all about Doug's birthday, where we went, what we did, what we ate. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't miss it. It's next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. In the meantime, everyone, I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. Everyone, have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now it's time for your Moment of Groovy. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.